If you are over 60, your body may be losing muscle every single day. And the surprising reason could be your protein habits. Most seniors think weakness is an unavoidable part of aging, but the truth is that in many cases, it's preventable. The way you eat protein could be the difference between living strong and independent, or struggling with daily tasks you once did effortlessly. 4 out of 5 older adults make at least one major protein mistake. These mistakes may not seem harmful at first, but over time they can lead to reduced strength, slower recovery, and an increased risk of falls. The encouraging news is that these habits can be corrected quickly, and once you do, your body can start to rebuild strength within weeks. In this video, I will reveal the most common protein mistakes seniors make, explain the science behind why they matter, and give you a simple, easy-to-follow plan to fix them. You'll discover why it's not just about how much protein you eat, but also about when you eat it, the quality you choose, and how you combine it with your daily activities. By the end, you'll have a clear roadmap for using protein as a tool to fight muscle loss, improve balance, and stay active for years to come. This isn't about bodybuilding or extreme diets. It's about giving your body what it needs to keep you strong, mobile, and full of energy as you age. Let's begin with the real cost of ignoring this issue. When most people think of aging, they picture gray hair and wrinkles. But what truly limits independence in later life is something far more serious: muscle loss. The medical term for this is sarcopenia, and it begins quietly. At first, you may notice that climbing stairs feels harder, carrying groceries takes more effort, or getting up from a chair requires more momentum. Over time, these small changes can add up to a loss of confidence, reduced mobility, and a higher risk of injury. Studies show that adults can lose 3 to 8% of their muscle mass per decade after age 30, and the decline speeds up after 60. This isn't just about strength. Muscle mass is directly linked to bone health, balance, metabolism, and even brain function. When muscle weakens, bones are more likely to fracture during a fall, reflexes slow, and the body struggles to burn calories efficiently. What makes this more troubling is that many seniors believe nothing can be done. They think weakness is inevitable. But research proves that targeted nutrition, especially adequate, high-quality protein, can slow or even reverse muscle loss. In fact, older adults who improve their protein habits often report better energy, greater stability when walking, and more enjoyment in daily life. The real cost of weakness isn't just physical, it's emotional. Losing the ability to do the things you love can be discouraging and isolating. The good news is that this decline is not a one-way path. By understanding the role protein plays in keeping your muscles strong, you can take action right now to protect your independence and quality of life. Let us look at why protein is the body's lifeline after 60. Protein is more than just a nutrient. It's the foundation of every muscle fiber, every strand of hair, every nail, and even many of the enzymes and hormones your body depends on. After age 60, your body's ability to use protein efficiently begins to decline, a process known as anabolic resistance. This means that even if you eat the same amount of protein you did when you were younger, your body now gets less benefit from it. Protein's primary role in later life is to repair and maintain muscle tissue. Every time you walk, lift, or even stand up from a chair, tiny amounts of muscle tissue are broken down. Protein provides the amino acids needed to rebuild that tissue, making it stronger than before. Without enough of it, your body simply cannot repair effectively, leading to gradual weakness. But protein doesn't just help muscles. It also supports bone health by increasing calcium absorption, strengthens the immune system to fight off illness, and even helps regulate mood and brain health. Seniors who consume more protein are less likely to experience severe illness, recover faster from surgery or injury, and often maintain a healthier body weight. Think of protein as the scaffolding of your body. Without strong scaffolding, the entire structure becomes unstable. And the older you get, the more critical it becomes to reinforce that structure every single day. This is why understanding and correcting protein mistakes is one of the most important things you can do for your long-term health. Let's start by looking at the most common, and perhaps the most damaging, mistakes seniors make with protein. One of the most damaging mistakes is simply not eating enough protein each day. Many seniors believe they are getting enough because they have some meat or eggs occasionally. But when you add up the numbers, the daily total often falls short by a wide margin. The recommended protein intake for older adults is around 1.2 to 1.5 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. For a person weighing 70 kilograms, about 154 pounds, that's between 84 and 105 grams of protein daily. Yet studies show the average senior consumes only about 60 grams per day. Over time, this shortfall leads to steady muscle loss. The signs can be subtle at first: feeling more tired, struggling to carry heavier items, or taking longer to recover from simple activities. But the effect is cumulative, and each year of low protein intake adds to the loss of muscle strength. The solution is to track your intake for a few days. Write down what you eat and calculate the protein content of each food. You may be surprised by how low your numbers are. Once you know your baseline, aim to increase gradually. Add protein-rich snacks like Greek yogurt, boiled eggs, or a handful of nuts. Include a good source of protein in every meal. Quantity is the first step, but as you'll see in the next section, when you eat your protein is just as important. Mistake number 2: skipping protein at breakfast. Breakfast is often called the most important meal of the day, and for seniors, it can set the tone for muscle preservation. Unfortunately, many older adults start the day with little or no protein. A slice of toast, some fruit, maybe coffee. While these foods may be comforting, they do little to supply the amino acids your body needs after an overnight fast. When you wake up, your body has gone several hours without nutrition. Muscle repair has been on hold during the night, and the first meal is your chance to restart that process. If breakfast is low in protein, you've missed a key opportunity to feed your muscles when they are most ready to absorb nutrients. A breakfast with at least 25 to 30 grams of protein can make a significant difference. This could mean 2 eggs with whole grain toast and Greek yogurt, or a smoothie made with protein powder, milk, and berries. Even oatmeal can be boosted with protein by adding milk, nuts, or seeds. By starting your day with a strong protein foundation, you're giving your body the materials it needs to maintain muscle strength, improve focus, and sustain energy until the next meal. Skipping it, on the other hand, sets you up for weakness and fatigue before the day has even begun. And while breakfast timing is critical, the distribution of protein throughout the day is equally important, which brings us to the next mistake. Mistake number 3: saving all protein for dinner. Another common habit among seniors is eating little protein during the day, then having a large portion in the evening. While it may seem logical to make up for it at dinner, your body can only use a certain amount of protein for muscle building at one time. The rest is either used for energy or stored. Research shows that muscle protein synthesis, the process of building new muscle, works best when protein intake is spread evenly across meals. That means aiming for around 25 to 30 grams at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, rather than having 10 grams in the morning, 15 at lunch, and 60 at night. When you wait until evening for your main protein intake, you leave your muscles underfed for most of the day. This can lead to more muscle breakdown than rebuilding, especially in the morning and early afternoon when you're active. Over time, this pattern accelerates muscle loss and fatigue. To fix this, think of protein as something your body needs in regular installments rather than one lump sum. If lunch is usually a light meal, add a chicken breast, tuna, cottage cheese, or lentil soup. If breakfast is small, Try adding eggs, Greek yogurt, or a smoothie with protein powder. Spreading protein evenly gives your body multiple opportunities each day to build and repair muscle, which is key for staying strong. Mistake number 4. Choosing low-quality protein. Not all protein is created equal. The quality of a protein source depends on its amino acid profile, the building blocks your body uses to repair tissue. High-quality proteins contain all 9 essential amino acids in good amounts. These are called complete proteins, and they are most effective for muscle maintenance. Animal-based foods like eggs, dairy, poultry, fish, and lean meats are complete proteins. Many plant-based sources are incomplete, meaning they lack one or more essential amino acids. This doesn't make them unhealthy. It simply means you need to combine them with other foods to create a complete profile. For example, rice with beans or hummus with whole grain bread can give you all the amino acids your body needs. Some seniors rely heavily on foods like crackers, white bread, or canned soups for convenience, but these offer minimal protein. Others lean on processed meats such as hot dogs or deli slices, which may have protein but also come with high sodium and preservatives that can harm heart health. The solution is to prioritize fresh, high-quality sources as often as possible. If you're vegetarian, focus on pairing different plant proteins throughout the day. If you eat animal products, choose lean, nutrient-rich options. By improving protein quality, you ensure your body gets the full set of tools it needs for muscle repair and overall vitality. Mistake number 5. Relying on processed meats. Convenience is appealing, especially when cooking from scratch feels tiring. Processed meats like sausages, bacon, ham, and packaged deli cuts are easy to store and quick to prepare. However, these foods often come with high levels of sodium, nitrates, and unhealthy fats, which can raise blood pressure, strain the heart, and increase inflammation in the body. While these meats do contain protein, they are not the best choice for supporting long-term health. Regular consumption has been linked to higher risks of heart disease, certain cancers, and kidney strain. For seniors who may already have health concerns, these risks become more significant. Replacing processed meats with fresh options can make a difference. Try grilled chicken, baked fish, or lean cuts of beef prepared in batches so they are ready to eat later. Eggs are also a fast, high-quality protein that can be boiled in advance. Even canned tuna or salmon, as long as it's packed in water and low in sodium, can be a healthier alternative. The goal is not to cut out processed meats entirely if you enjoy them, but to make them an occasional treat rather than a daily habit. Over time, your body will benefit from the cleaner, more nutrient-rich protein sources. Mistake number 6. Skipping protein after exercise. Many seniors are surprised to learn that light physical activity, such as walking, gardening, or gentle strength training, actually makes the body more ready to absorb and use protein. After exercise, your muscles are in a heightened state of repair and growth, but this window doesn't last long, typically about 30 to 45 minutes. If you delay eating protein after activity, you miss the opportunity to maximize muscle rebuilding. This is true even if your workout is short. A 20-minute walk followed by a protein-rich snack can be far more beneficial than the same snack eaten hours later. Good post-activity options include a glass of milk, a protein shake, a boiled egg, or even a handful of nuts paired with fruit. The goal is to provide your body with high-quality protein as soon as possible after movement, so it can immediately put it to work repairing muscle tissue. This habit is especially important for seniors, because anabolic resistance means your body already has a harder time using protein effectively. Feeding your muscles when they are most receptive gives you the best return on your efforts. Mistake number 7. Ignoring hydration with protein. Protein needs water to do its job properly. When you eat protein, your body uses water to digest it, transport amino acids, and carry away waste products from protein metabolism. If you're dehydrated, this process slows down, making it harder for your body to build muscle. Seniors are more likely to be dehydrated due to a reduced sense of thirst and sometimes medication side effects. If you increase your protein without also increasing your fluids, you may feel sluggish or even constipated. A good rule is to aim for at least 6 to 8 cups of water a day, more if you are active or live in a warm climate. This doesn't have to be plain water. Herbal tea, diluted juice, and water-rich foods like cucumbers and melons also count. The important thing is to maintain steady hydration so your body can make the most of the protein you consume. Think of protein and water as a team. One builds, the other delivers. Without both, the results are limited. The Protein Power Plan, simple daily strategy. Now that we've covered the mistakes, let's put it all together into a plan you can follow daily. First, know your target. Multiply your weight in kilograms by 1.2 to 1.5 to find your ideal daily grams of protein. Second, distribute that protein evenly across your 3 main meals, aiming for 25 to 30 grams at each. Third, choose high-quality sources. Lean meats, fish, eggs, dairy, legumes, nuts, and seeds should form the foundation of your diet. Fourth, pair protein with adequate hydration throughout the day. Fifth, add a post-activity snack after any form of exercise to speed recovery. By following these steps, you'll give your body the steady supply of amino acids it needs to maintain strength, improve balance, and preserve independence well into later life. Weakness in aging is not inevitable. With the right protein habits, you can protect your muscles, your independence, and your quality of life. Small changes, like adding protein to breakfast, spacing it throughout the day, and choosing fresh sources, can have a big impact within weeks. Imagine yourself not only maintaining your current abilities, but regaining energy and strength you thought was gone for good. That is the power of nutrition applied with purpose. If this information has been helpful, share it with someone who could benefit from it. And if you want more clear, practical health advice for aging well, make sure to subscribe and stay connected. Remember, it's never too late to take control of your health, and your next meal is the perfect place to start.